entrepreneur or salesperson, you need these 6 tips in order to improve your sales process and increase your profit. Let's talk today about sales. What is sales? Sales is super important for any company, for anybody who is director, CEO, entrepreneur, or owner of the business. So, without sales, there is nothing. So your company needs sales in order to be driven, in order to go ahead, in order to pay the salaries, to have their yearly revenue, profit, and etc. So, let's talk about sales. Sales is about discipline. Discipline includes diligence, follow-up, and details. So, let's talk about the tips which will help us to improve that things, the profit that we expect and the target that we want to execute. So the first is prospecting. So prospecting is very important in sales. Without prospecting, there is no second, there is no third, there is no fourth, there is no final, there is no fixed steps. There is nothing without prospecting. Somehow, in any business, you need to do the first prospecting. You need to go ahead to do the prospecting, whether that is through internet, I don't know, physical or virtual, whatever it is. You need a prospecting first and foremost. So, prospecting can be three, let's say, type. The first, prospecting people that you don't know. The second, prospecting the people your people know. The third is about prospecting the people that you know them. So let's talk about the people that you don't know. So how they're coming, from where they're coming, how you are receiving them, how we're getting them. This is good part. So that people, let's say, prospecting the people that you don't know, they're coming from social media, from internet, from YouTube, from Instagram, from Google, or from your ads. So you're advertising your brand, they're coming. So through that, let's say reels, they're coming and they're making inquiry for your product or service. This is the point about prospecting the people that you don't know. So it's a little bit tricky to convert them for the clients because they're strangers. Anyway, it's flexible for you to go ahead with them because they come to you, they're inquiring. So you have to prospect them to go ahead to the next section, which is approach and contact. So the second is about people that your people know. I love this part because this part is amazing because they know already about you, about your business. They heard from someone because they're coming from your people. So they're already aware of what are you selling. So that would be very good for you to do the business with them. The third is about prospecting people that you know. For example, your friends, the people that you bought some services, or the people that you met in some, I don't know, restaurant, or people that you met somewhere, they are friend to you, and they know you, and they're aware of your business, and the dealing with them will be very flexible for you, and doing the business will be amazing with them. So, and let's talk about prospecting itself, that how we can do, let's say, productive prospecting. So, of course, first and foremost, in order to gain, let's say, inquiry from social media's internet, so we need to do good advertising. We need to do good advertising. We have to do amazing marketing in order to gain attraction, to gain the inquiries. So, and then we're gonna have massive, let's say, inquiries. We're gonna go ahead for prospecting. The second, of course, we have to build good relationship with the people that our people knows. When they're coming, we have to catch them and we have to be very much with them, let's say, united. The people, the people we know, we have to be always with them, flexible in terms of business, in terms of everything. So, after all these things, we prospect them, we build good relationship with them, we're just going ahead, we're just trying to give them good service, good product, etc. What we need the second, we need the approach and contact. after, let's say, calling and mailing everything. So we need approach. We need to send them our link, your LinkedIn, send your Instagram or your YouTube if you have. Show them who is this person, who is this individual. So, and be in screen. So update them about yourself in order to show let's say, show off who is this guy and with whom I'm selling, with whom I'm dealing. Super important, approach and contact. So that said is about presentation, that most of people that are very good in this part, because this is very easy to present your product, to talk about your service, whatever it is, and they consider this as the main part and say, oh, I did amazing presentation, but I'm not doing good sales with a reason. So, no, this is not, let's say, main part. I'm going to tell you later the main part is. So, presentation is important, yeah, of course, but not necessary that much as a prospecting and follow-up. So, most of people, they will start presentation and they will start talking too much. They will start talking about company for an hour or so. My company was since this. We did. No. So you have to go ahead briefly about your company and about yourself as well. Briefly about yourself, briefly about your company and about your product briefly in order to deliver information properly to them. That's all you need in presentation. You don't need an hours to talk about your product, your service, your company, and etc. That's not main point. That's not good method. Why? Because you will lose if you talk too much about your product, about your company, about yourself. That's why keep in mind, don't talk too much in presentation. The main things you have to consider, the main things that you have to pitch to your client. So, the fourth is follow up. I love follow up because money is here and here in prospect and in follow up. So follow up is super important in business, in sales especially. So without follow up, there's no referral, there's no maintain customer relationship, there's nothing, there's no revenue, there's no profit. So why follow-up is very important? Because when you do this prospecting approach in this presentation, if you don't follow up, so simply you cannot sell a product or your service. This is a simple thing. So that's a reason that you have to keep in mind. Some of clients, they are very much busy with different businesses. Maybe they will come after a month, after a year, after 6 months, or etc. That's why you have to go ahead with follow-up. You don't need to give up any time about the follow-up. So I've been in these shoes before. I've been calling my clients for 5-6 times, and then I did business with them. It means they are active and they are, let's say, real clients. They will come and they will buy, but they need time. There's a reason, and that is your responsibility to follow up. It is made for you. So let's talk about referral. So what's a referral and why the referral is important and why you need referrals. So referral is very, let's say, you're going to get strong clients, you're going to have a strong, let's say, customers from here because they will come from those prospects that you have done and you're doing with them business, and they will give you reference to your friends, families, whoever they know, they will give reference that this guy is amazing, this company is amazing, so let's go ahead with this. So the referrals are very strong. So you have to keep the referrals on priority always. So that's a very important part. So, and the last is about maintain customer relationship. It's very important, maintain customer relationship, because somehow you will do the business today and you think that that's all with this guy doing the business, and you might think that that's all that what I've done. So I sell my product or service, that's all what I've done. So I don't need them all. You need the customers always. You need that client that you've sold the product or service. You need them again in order to do it. The maintaining customer relationship is always important. You have to do always, let's say, emails. You have to aware them that you are here. You have to send them emails per month, a week, or a year. So, hello, how are you? How's your New Year? How's your Halloween? How's your Valentine? Happy Valentine, Happy New Year, and etc. So you just, keeping updating that you are here, that you are active. So this is super important in sales especially, and you have to consider this highly in business. So these all tips are very important for you to pay attention, to focus when you are claiming to be professional business entrepreneurial salesperson. These are very important. So the rest is about discipline, is about consistently going ahead, consistently repeating these things. You cannot go ahead only with one day or with 1 week of doing these things and rest, dropping that. Not. You have to keep this always. You have to keep continuing this always. It should be active always. Always prospecting on time, approaching properly, presentation should be properly, follow-up should be properly, referrals, you have to keep the referrals very, very well. You have to keep good relationship with referrals, and to maintain customer relationship is super important. You have to consider these things highly. So then you will see how your business and the profit will be massive. So today's video was about the sales and these tips. So I hope that this is useful for you, and hope you gain useful information from this. If it is that, so please like the video, subscribe to the channel,